I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
So, Jenny, could he actually win?
No freaking way! Oh my God!
Let's say it all does go pear-shaped. Let's say it is, for whatever reason, it's President-elect Donald Trump.
Well, first of all, I do not think that will happen. And I have every confidence if I'm the nominee, it certainly won't happen.
All along, the Trump campaign has been saying that Florida's a must-win for them. And I mean,
they can't win without it.
Donald Trump will carry the state of Florida.
I wouldn't call anything encouraging for Hillary Clinton at the moment, to be honest with you, my friend.
What started off as unlikely, impossible, is now reality.
It is my high honor and distinct privilege to introduce to you the President-elect of the United States of America, Donald Trump.
You're awake, by the way. You're not having a terrible, terrible dream. Also, you're not dead and you haven't gone to hell. This is your life now. This is our election now. This is us. This is our country. It's real.
Everybody thought this was just some big joke. It was, you know, people actually thought that it was a scam so Hillary Clinton can get elected.
Well, when he was first running, I thought he was a meme. Like, he was the greatest meme. Like, he was the greatest thing in the goddamn world, man. And then he actually won.
Oh, my God. The world is finna go to hell in a handbasket. And quick, fast, and in a hurry. Yep.
It's been worse than I thought it would be in a lot of ways. I mean, I knew it was going to be bad. What I thought, the way that I thought that it was going to be bad is that he was basically just going to be a bumbling idiot.
Right before Hillary just had enough electoral votes over him but didn't win, then all of a sudden, boom, slam dunk, Trump got it all. Yeah, I just was yelling, the wall 10 feet taller. All of that.
They had this victory party planned out, and obviously that didn't pan out the way that they thought it was going to, and there really wasn't a plan B.
I'm pretty sure I was still camped out over on 13th. I didn't hear about it until the day after, and I remember just thinking, oh man, we're
I was completely just blown away. I mean, he's a freaking reality TV star. He's not a politician. He's damn sure not the president.
Teachers, parents in Portland being more liberal, democratic, we felt like we lost.
I think generally speaking, mass demonstration is incredibly constructive. I think that especially when you think of like the future of political parties, their future is in younger voters and in younger constituents. And when you have a massive presence that is supporting something or following a cause or something, that's going to send a clear message to the people who are in office that they need to pay attention and prioritize those issues.
Again, Portland being liberal, democratic, upset at the fact that a Republican won, a conservative Republican won, upset that a guy like Trump won who breaks to kind of ethics of Portland. You know, we tend to be very tolerant and open in Portland, and Trump does not seem to be that way and is not expressing himself in that way. I think, you know, there was just a lot of outrage in the fact that, you know, we claim we're a democracy, yet we use this electoral college system, which is basically a republic. So when you tally them all up, 62 million votes lost to 60 million votes.
As a history teacher, I think that the historic importance of protest cannot be understated. I think that a lot of the pushback that young people are probably getting today about protesting is exactly the same as pushback that historic figures got when they were doing their thing. You know, protest is meant to be disruptive, and I think that if you're pissing people off, it's probably a sign you're doing it right. You know, whatever you're protesting against may not impact everybody, right? And if you can live your life with privilege and not be impacted, you may need a protest to point out, hey, this is hurting a lot of other people, even if it's not hurting you.
You know, people that have to work downtown don't want to work downtown because they can't get there. And, you know, don't block off downtown Portland for a week just because of the election. And life has to go on.
You know, you hear people like, well, why do they have to block traffic? Well, because otherwise you wouldn't pay attention.
This political divide kind of ebbs and flows, and we're definitely in it more so, especially because politicians used to have more unwritten rules that they would follow, and Trump doesn't follow anybody's rules.
So I think the most incredible thing from a teacher's perspective is just how many students I see paying attention and engaging.
Portland actually has like I guess what you'd call a vibrant like demonstration culture and history. This has been going on here for quite some time over a new number of issues.
We tend to protest about a lot of different things, whether it be in early 2000, the Iraq War, climate change, gun violence. You know, we're ready to hit the streets a lot.
Like whether it's the March for Our Lives or climate rally or what, like there's a sense of like urgency and a sense of like this is going to impact my life in the immediate future. And as a student, I did not have that experience. But as a teacher, it's incredible to watch.
I've seen the aftermath of some of them that have gotten like particularly bad, and if like gas or whatever has been deployed, I'll, you know, if I have money to go and get milk to pour on somebody's eyes or whatever to help with that, you know, yeah, I'll do that.
You gotta stand for something. You gonna stand for something or you gonna stand for nothing. And if you're standing for nothing, I can't do you in my life. You understand? Because this world is just, it's going to waste. It's going away fast.
It's like stand with Hong Kong, stand with Beirut, stand with all the places across the world right now that are having these protests. I mean, this is not a localized thing. This is all across the planet right now. People with our collective feeling, we're like enough is enough.
And it is, it's part of what's here. Part of that may be like the media attention, but the police also have a tradition of trying to facilitate those demonstrations. It seems like there's more media attention right now, but you know, the media is a business and they sell a product, and that product would need to be appealing to people. So that violence piece is something that appeals to people in the news.
Whenever it gets violent, it kind of just blurs the lines of who's right and wrong, because it just becomes pointless. I mean, it really does.
The police really seek out like a way to take action and let things go back to normal. Let people go back to practicing their free speech.